We've got here the Snow Peak Defender, which is a .5 caliber CO2 paintball gun. So the Defender then, it takes a 12 gram CO2 cartridge, shoots up to 350 FPS, and it's a 6 round magazine capacity. So what do we get in the box with the Defender then? So we're instantly greeted with the instruction manual, and then right out the box we've got the Defender itself, which, as you pick up straight away, has gotten some nice weight to it, and it does feel very robust. With the Defender itself, you do get one 6 round capacity magazine included. However, you might want to consider buying some more of them magazines just to keep you in action a bit longer. So features of the Defender, we've got a Picatinny rail here for your sight attachments, although we do have a fixed place iron sight at the front and the rear of this anyway. We've got another Picatinny rail underneath the barrel. Features a nice large hand grip on here, so it's very comfortable for any sort of sizes. You've got a nice silver trigger on here, and within the trigger you've actually got your built-in safety, which is a little button on the side. The magazine release is ambidextrous, so you've got one on either side, which you can just pull forward to release out your magazine. And then finally at the bottom you've got your screw cap for your CO2. So we've got here a gas cartridge and some paintballs ready. These obviously are sold separately, but you can easily pick these up from DNA Leisure. Your cartridge slides nice and easy into the bottom of the gun, and the screw fitted nicely back in place. When you tighten the screw up enough, you'll hear the air escape into the gun itself, and that's when you know it's ready. If we release the safety, you'll see you can dry fire it like so. It's got a very nice powerful snap on that, which sounds really cool. Loading your paintballs is very simple, just insert it into your magazine holes. And then once they're nice and securely there, you can insert this back into your gun. So now we've loaded this thing, we're going to take it over to the range and we're going to give it a bit of a test fire. So, the Defender paintball gun then. So what do we think about this thing and what's the final verdict? I was quite excited when I got it out of the packaging. Feels nice and robust, it's got some nice weight to it, and it did look quite interesting obviously with the single cartridge for the CO2 and also the single magazine with the 6 shots. The first few times I was shooting this, it was shooting perfectly, so the paintballs were obviously coming out the gun, splatting on the target and making a real satisfying popping sound when you're actually shooting with the CO2. However, the problems started coming after I was shooting a couple of rounds. Now, if you look down that chamber, you should be able to see that the paintballs kept bursting inside of there. So the chamber's actually made up of like loads of paint now and bits. I did give it a clean out and try it again, and again it's the same thing happened. So paintballs were coming out, splatting on target, it was doing really well, and then some of them just kept breaking inside there. So I've either got the paintballs loaded slightly wrong inside the magazine, or the paintballs are slightly too warm or slightly too cold. So there's obviously something wrong here. So if you guys know exactly what it might be, make sure you drop a comment down below. Just let me know, is there something I'm doing wrong? Is there a reason the paintballs keep exploding in this thing? But that was a bit of an issue for me. Second thing that was a slight issue with this is you only get one magazine with the 6 round capacity. So it's a great concept, it's a great idea. If you had loads of these magazines or these little clips, you could have loads in your pocket and obviously keep refilling them. However, 6 shots for me just doesn't do it. I can go through about 6 shots in a few seconds, so definitely could consider sort of like a bigger magazine with this. However, as a sidearm for a pistol, yeah, I guess it's quite cool. That's been your review of the Defender pistol then. So this is a nice example of a paintball market pistol. I've not seen one like this before. Obviously, whenever I've been paintballing, they've always been sort of like big hoppers on the top, big gas canisters on the back, and obviously that sort of thing. So this thing's a quite unique and nice little thing. The link to get this will be in the description if you did want to pick one of these up. Again, make sure to drop us a comment. What do you think of this thing? Do you think it's pretty cool? Have you got one? Do you own one yourself? And what's your thoughts on it? Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll be back with loads more reviews. Until then, we'll see you soon.